Hello, I'm Dr. Shelley, and this is part two, that's right, part two of a two-part series on how to study for NGN NCLEX using UWORLD and HETV on YouTube to pass the NGN NCLEX. Two parts. Part one was already done, giving you how you can set up your UWORLD software to maximize your learning. It talks about when you should take your pre-assessment exams, what you should do with this CAT exam that they provide, how you should utilize the videos that UWORLD has, what score do you need to kind of guarantee you're going to pass your NCLEX, how many questions at a time and how many in a day. It talks about all of that, okay? So that was part one, so don't miss part one. This is part two. How do you maximize HETV, my YouTube channel, to pass the NCLEX exam? Well, first of all, let me say that I'm the only one on YouTube in the world that gives you my entire nursing school for free. So over 700 videos have been recorded by me for you for free. This is indeed my ministry. Everybody else makes you buy access to the software, to the videos, not me. I feel like if you're in nursing school right now, you need help. If you just graduated, you need help. If you just failed, you need help. If you were trained in another country, you need help. And if you graduated 50,000 years ago or failed 18 times, which is the highest number that I had a student fail in, you need help, and it shouldn't cost you $1 million. So again, 700 plus videos at your disposal. Now, how do you organize the way you should study for the NCLEX exam? Well, the HETV YouTube channel is really by playlist. So if you just go to the channel, you don't get much out of it unless you understand how to do the playlist. So here you are. It looks like this, HETV, and you have to kind of go and scroll, and there indeed is the playlist. Okay, so you want to make sure you know that when you go to the playlist, there's all of these categories. I wish YouTube would let us alphabetize our playlist. They don't. So you can go ahead and go to the playlist, but typically you might have to scroll through the playlist to find what you're looking for. We recommend the usage of the HETV videos playlist using the Oh My God packet. Do you have to have it? No. But if you have it, it's so nice because it goes with the playlist, the HETV, and it goes with the UWORLD. So I just want to show you what I mean. When you go to page 24 in the Oh My God packet, or in this case, page 24. It may say 23 on here because I'm using an old packet. But when you go to this page, you will see that I give you a list of subjects to start with. And of course, psych and psych meds is in there, renal, respiratory, acid base, all of these different subjects. Well, these subjects in this Oh My God packet, which is our study guide, they go with every single playlist. So if you see the subject, there's a playlist named right after that. There's all the videos that go with that particular subject matter. Now, there are some subjects that have a tremendous number of videos, right? You would not have to watch all of those videos. You would be watching those videos to enhance your learning on the questions in UWORLD. Let's say that you're doing psych in your UWORLD, which is, we talked about earlier, mental health, and you're pulling up mental health on UWORLD, and let's say that you got a lousy 22%. you need some videos, because questions without content is not going to help you. So these are the questions. This is the content. If you go to the playlist, like I said, and you scroll until you get to the actual psych, and you pull up the psych playlist, it's like going to a library. So you may see the psych playlist. It's like going to the library and finding your book. Now that you found the book, let's look at the chapters, right? So we'll scroll up and we'll find the chapters. So some chapters in the psych book playlist include personality disorders, depression, SSRIs, bipolar disorder, PTSD, OCD, benzodiazepines, psychiatric eating disorders, schizophrenia, your antipsychotics, your neuroleptic malignant syndrome and EPS, your alcohol withdrawal, your suicidal ideation, restraints, everything. Like, for real though, like seriously, everything. So this is going to help your scores in UWORLD get better. So if you're in my program, you're watching a video on that playlist. Let's say that you watched, I don't know, schizophrenia, and then you did 5 mental health questions, and no doubt you'll probably get a question on schizophrenia. You review the rationale, take notes on the video, take notes on the rationale. Now, one of the most important things is for you to approach this in a strategic way. I always tell you it's one subject at a time. You watch the video, then you do some UWorld questions. You saw it in the pink Oh My God packet. Now, you do want to also look at the other resources in the playlist. One of the most valuable playlists in this huge over 700 videos at your disposal for free. One of the most valuable playlists to help you pass your test is going to be the playlist called NGN NCLEX Self-Study Tips and Guidance. It is what I tell my students they need to watch for both orientation to my program, as well as when you are trying to pass a test, and perhaps you failed before. So if you go back in the playlist, it'll be this particular playlist. See there? It'll have a picture of the LPN and RN letters. It'll say NGN NCLEX Self-Study Tips and Guidance. You're going to hit that, and once you scroll up, there's all this wonderful information. Let me tell you, the first 10 videos are really, really important. We even have in here how to take notes step by step. What should you do 1 week before your test? How to set up your UWorld. We have a 12-week study program in here for you to understand what subjects you need to look at. We even have test-taking strategies. Like, everything is in here. The Oh My God packet instructions, everything is in here. So if you just kind of look real quick, you'll see, wow, there's a lot in here. But then get this, it has over 50 videos. The first 10 are huge for your success. So this is what I highly recommend. If you get lost and don't know what to do, this is the way you find your way. Now, the last thing I encourage you to do, and this is really for students who have failed. Listen, if you failed this NGN NCLEX exam, you're going to be looking at your CPR report, which tells you what you failed in. That's that thing they send you either by email or by mail that says you failed in reduction of risk or basic care and comfort or whatever. And what happens with that is that I actually have real videos on those subjects. In fact, I have a video on basic care and comfort We even have it where you understand the entire test plan. So here's something that says the NGN NCLEX test plan. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's right here. NGN NCLEX test plan. I'm going to tap on it. And then you have all those subjects that are on your CPR test report. And I want to tell you, if you need them, we have the resources for you. In other words, that test plan, we have what we call pink packets for you. The Oh My God packet is the study guide. It is what tells you which subjects to study and how. It gives you the actual case study elements. It has everything in here. People love the Oh My God packet. I give you a pharmacology quickie. I give you prioritization and delegation. This is your prioritization and delegation NCLEX quickie. We give you who you absolutely need to see first and what subjects may show up on the exam. This Oh My God packet even explains some key labs. You don't have to know lab values, but you better know your labs and everything about them. Okay, you better understand them, right? That makes sense. We give you select alls in every single precaution and all of the shocks. We give you, this is just the Oh My God packet. We give you a pediatric and maternity quickie. We give you even diets in this packet. Like we literally give you diets, nutrition, all this stuff. Now that's just crazy, plain old-fashioned crazy. So I want you to know there's so much in this packet that it doesn't make sense for you not to have it. Do you know we also give you culture, religions, because those are on the test, and ethical legal. That's your management of care. But then we don't stop. We break down each part of the test plan. We give you the management of care, which is 20% of your NCLEX exam. We have a video series that goes with this packet. So that is huge. You can imagine that's very worthwhile, 20% of your test. Then we give you the procedures, reduction of risk, and basic care and comfort. It is this, the reduction of risk, which has also your procedures and basic care and comfort that make up the majority of failures. This is the majority of what students fail in when they take the NCLEX exam. If they don't fail in reduction of risk, they fail in basic care and comfort. That's what this is. That's what this packet is. You'll absolutely freaking love it. This, of course, is your infectious diseases. Many people don't know anything about contact, droplet, airborne, standard, and your protective precautions. This is critical. You know that. And of course, my favorite, because it's updated, all your medication categories. And let me be clear here. This has all your antihypertensives, your beta blockers, your ACE inhibitors, your ARBs, your diuretics, your calcium channel blockers, your EKG medications, your cardiovascular medications, your anticoagulants, your thrombolytics, your antiplatelet aggregates, your steroids, your NSAIDs, your autoimmune disease medications, all your GI meds, your ADHD meds, your TB meds, your antibiotics, your antivirals, your antifungals. It has everything. And then the best of all, it has a very nice section in here on psych meds. Why psych meds, Shelley? Well, darling, psych meds make up 75% of all the meds on the test, and the other is cardiac. So we have lots of things for you. It's called the 8 for 108. So, hey, we have everything you need. Free videos, packets if you want to combine the two. You get the software, get the questions, you use the videos. If you need more resources, we're here for you. I even offer consultations. It is just as simple as texting me at 216-410-0936. Happy studying, nurses. Again, this is for LPN and RN. Deuces.